Yo guys, what's up? This is Real American Josh here, and right now I'm going to be talking some Alabama football for the first time on my channel, guys. And I'm an Alabama fan, as you can see. I had my coffee in that a while ago. But right now, this is just going to be a quick, my opinion thing. I'm going to be talking about, should Alabama start Jalen Hurts or Tua Tagovailoa this year? And the answer should be obvious. Tua Tagovailoa won the national championship for us, so should be by default. He should start, right? Well, no, not. I mean, not like I. All right, let me give you my opinion. Tua opens up the offense more. Like Tua, like. All right, let's go over this. So number one, so the strengths and weaknesses. Tua is a better passer. He's better passer. Opens up the offense more, so the offense can be deadly with our stacked backfield and our quarterback position and our receivers. We're stacked everywhere. Our line's pretty good. All right, that's the strength of Tua. The weakness, he might not have the speed that Jalen Hurts has, but he's still a dual threat quarterback. Don't get me wrong. All right, and he's less experienced than Jalen, which I believe Nick Saban knew that something like that would happen eventually, where a team would be prepared to face Jalen Hurts. That's why Tua stayed in the game, got in so many games, and passed the ball so much. That's exactly why, and it worked out for us. It did. He didn't play. He led us to the championship, but part of it was because Georgia was not prepared for that. Georgia just was not prepared at all. But in the end, that was our advantage. They had no idea we were going to put a true freshman in to win the national championship. And Jalen and Tua, they're both leaders. They're both, the teammates seem to trust both of them. In the end, though, Jalen's one-dimensional. He's not a great passer by any means. And he stares down receivers. Like you saw on that last throw, Tua looked off that safety from Georgia. That's what allowed him to make that throw. That's something Jalen doesn't do. Either it's his first target he throws to, or if he's not open, he runs. And another thing, Jalen threw to Calvin Ridley so much. Now Calvin Ridley's gone. Does Jalen find, somebody else? Does he lock on to one receiver, or does he struggle without Calvin Ridley? That's the question. That is the question. And, it doesn't help against Auburn, that loss. A lot of the blame I put on Jalen for not seeing those guys, but come on, Auburn was ready for it. We run 37 quarterback draws in that game. That was not going to work at all. And Auburn beat us. Our line played like crap in that game. It was ridiculous to see how bad we played in that game. But Jalen had a touchdown pass, but he locked on to Calvin Ridley. Or no, he locked on to somebody else, and Calvin Ridley was actually open, and that's normally the guy he locks on to. I can't really remember, but he locked on to a receiver when another guy was open, and you could see the frustration in our receivers. With Tua should have come into that game. Tua could have helped us win that game. I don't know, though. Our line was still playing like crap, so I don't know. But, Tua could have helped us win that game, but in the end, I think Tua brings more to the offense, and that's why he will win the quarterback job. But it may be a game or two later. With Jalen, I think the defense was the main reason we were winning with Jalen. But also, the punter, J.K. Scott, hopefully we can replace him really well. He won us a lot of games because he had pinned that other team back deep. And our defense was so much better because of that. So, that's why we were still winning, even though, we'd lost 27 linebackers and 14 defensive linemen during the season. Obviously, that's not real. That's not how many people were injured. I'm just kidding, but, you get the point. So, punter and the offense has got to step up. The defense, we lost a big player already in Terrell Lewis. We lost him for the season. So, or was it Mac Wilson? I think it was Terrell Lewis. It had to have been Terrell Lewis. I promise you I'm an Alabama fan, but it was Terrell Lewis. Oh, I believe. I'm sure it's Terrell Lewis. Yes. And we also lost Christian Miller, so that's two big outside linebackers that are out. So Anthony Jennings has got to step up big time. So yeah, but Mac Wilson in the middle, he's going to be a key. He's going to be a key player. Ben Davis, he might have to step up some this season and play. Like that's one thing. Saban's good at keeping depth on defense, but in the end, Tua's the clear choice. He opens up the offense more. He's still just as much of a leader as Jalen. And like I said, a lot of Jalen's wins was because of that defense. But see, Tua, his weakness though, he will throw more interceptions than Jalen. Jalen's so safe with the ball. Tua's known he's made a few mistakes this year. I mean, I could see him throwing around 6 or 7 interceptions during the season. But he's also a guy I could see throwing 30-plus touchdowns in the season, too. He's a guy I could see having 5, 6, 7 rushing touchdowns, winning the Heisman. He's that kind of guy. He's that kind of player. And I may do a Heisman prediction video, but, Tua's definitely that kind of player I could see winning the Heisman. I could see him finishing somewhere in the top 5 this year for Heisman. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for the video. But yes, my ultimate prediction, Tua is our starting quarterback. Alabama goes undefeated, becomes the first undefeated team to win the national championship, guys. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, rate. I'll leave my Instagram and Twitter in the description below. Real American Josh out. Peace.